Tonight we're going to talk about the rituals that are being done subliminally on NBA players, okay? We're going to talk about the rituals that have been being done on NBA, and we need to pay attention to this. We really do. I notice I put it up, ain't nobody pay attention. And this is why shit don't happen for the black community, because we don't pay attention to stuff like this, okay? And we need to start paying attention because, you know what? There's a lot of I can't call you right now, Mr. Mobley. I'm on a live show. I cannot call you. Okay? So anyway, a lot of this stuff goes on because we do not pay attention. You got the masses that are seen on TV that are so-called Christian. And I love my Christian brothers and sisters, but y'all got to start paying attention. Y'all are not paying attention to what's being done. Now, Brother Dinkra, tell them what we've seen and what you discovered about the NBA player Chris Paul.
I was watching what I don't know. I think the show is called Jump on ESPN, and the reporter Rachel Nichols, she put out a prayer candle for Chris Paul and said maybe we should do a prayer candle for Chris Paul. And so as I'm watching it, I'm just sitting back watching it and stuff, and she was talking about how he's been hurt and this and that and this and that. So I'm like, I was like, that's really not something to play with, because people, you saying pray for him to do well, and then it's like you really subliminally trying to tell people to do rituals on the man. So we deal with spirit, so we always go to spirit first, because I was picking up some negative energy from it. So I'm reading it, and I'm seeing this woman, not only is she putting this out there, but she's actually does spiritual work. This is what I'm saying spiritually now. So I'm reading it, and I just see that she does a lot of spiritual work, and it was just I just couldn't believe she put that out there. And a lot of people are putting stuff like this in our face now. But it's okay if you want to do spiritual work to help somebody, but you can't be doing spiritual work to cause harm. And subliminally, she said she wasn't doing it, but she's
a goddamn lie. She's a lie. Now, let me tell y'all about her. She came at me on Twitter. I went on Twitter. I said, goddamn well you're doing some spiritual work on our brother. First of all, the subliminal message. Most of the time, y'all know when you deal with hoodoo, santeria, when you deal with a lot of the works like that, they use those candles to do ritual work, right?
She had a candle of the brother picture.
She had his picture on the candle of his face. What Spirit showed me as well is that basically you're sending a subliminal message to the people who are watching sports and the ones who don't want the Houston Rockets to win, and you're giving them the message like, yeah, get one of these candles. I'm giving you an idea so you could use it for good or you could use it for bad. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. First of all, you didn't have permission to put the man's picture on the candle, for one. Who are you to take his picture and put it up there and tell everybody to pray for him as if you know for sure that this man is going to hurt his ankle or something's going to happen to him? What gives you the right to do that? That says you're guilty to me, okay? Now, this is what we do. We see.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, earlier this, and then what really sparked made me really aware of it is because earlier this year, when the Lakers were in the playoff hunt, LeBron James, he was playing really well and all. He said something in public in the media. I can't remember what it was, but a lot of people got pissed. And I said, watch. I know what it was. He posted the lyrics of 29 Savage about being kosher, having Jewish money. I thought it wasn't a big deal, but what I started seeing spiritually is I seen Jewish rabbis doing ritual work on LeBron. And I said, I guarantee you, within I think a week later, this brother got injured. He tore his groin. So this stuff is real. And these people be doing things to these athletes just because they get mad, but they say something. Or if they stand out and they say something. They did that. Not only that, I seen that they did spiritual work on the brother that play in the NFL, Beast Mode. I can't think his name. They did spiritual work on him. So they do a lot of spiritual work on these NFL stars and these football players and these basketball players and stuff like that. This is no joke.
But see, what happens is because majority of the watchers might be Christian, they she's just doing a good thing. Like I told her on Twitter, I said, no, you're not. I said, no, you not. She goes, well, watch the segment. Oh, I watched the segment, and I see what you're doing, underlining, sending subliminal messages to let people know, yeah, you can get a candle like this with Chris Paul's picture on it, and you can make him, hurt himself. Ain't nobody stupid, and then you a witch. I recognize witches when I see them. I recognize witches when I see them. So at the end of the day, for those who do watch sports, those who are into your spiritual work, do help out your athletic brothers. Then was it a football player, his wife is a witch, and she was talking about she makes him protection and stuff like that?
Yeah, Tom Brady. You wonder why that man won all them damn Super Bowls?
Y'all better pay attention, because at the end of the day, you might think you Christian, and you might think God is going to help. And let me tell you something. If y'all get together and pray enough, yeah, your energy, I don't care, calling out God or whatever, will move some things. But y'all better start recognizing it for what it is.